The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Previously on Roll Britannia, our host has been murdered.
I'm sorry, my dear, but what is your name?
My name is Lady Hansworth Wood, and over there in the corner is my intolerable husband, Sir Albert Hall.
Do you prefer to be called you Sir or Albert? How would you like it?
Sir Al will be acceptable.
Sir Al. Okay, Sir Al.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the Butcher of Shark Bay. The Brigadier General, you see, has achieved much greatness. The way I see it, he achieved it at the expenditure of many innocent lives.
So why would he do something so costly?
He likes a glorious battle at sea. I am Brigadier General Norman Query. They call him the Butcher of Shark Bay. If you don't sign up, then you're against us. Villainous rebel scum. A military man.
I'm not, no. Just a civilian.
If I had my way, your kind would be put down.
Please tell me your name.
Corina Hachette.
Do you prefer Madame, Mademoiselle?
Mademoiselle, s'il vous plaît.
Mademoiselle.
Messieurs, have you spoken to, the General?
Brigadier Query. Yes, we have. He's quite an obtuse individual.
Messieurs, I must warn you, the General is a dangerous man.
What has he done in the past, do you mind me asking?
I once had a brother. I do not anymore.
Was your brother a soldier?
Oui, monsieur.
Was he under the command of the gentleman in question?
Unfortunately, so.
Where did he serve? What was his final deployment?
It was a battle that came to be known as the Folly of Shark Bay. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Yeah,
no,
but not
for
yeah.
Yeah, but it gives it a motive to kill Norman, though. Not...
Gives her motive for a different crime. I've cracked it.
A crime that hasn't been committed.
Derek, Minority Report.
The Future Crimes Division.
Yeah.
I reckon I could call a suspect on that one.
Turns out he's going to do all of the crimes.
So let's jump back over to Jeff then. He's moving some rubble. What else happens, Jeff?
Well, after the little fright with Derek and holding it for so long, my arms have started to go a bit numb, so I don't feel like I'm going to try and shift so much.
Don't do that, though.
So... yeah, so I felt like it was someone else shifting rubble for a bit, and that was great.
Is this what it's called now? Shifting
rubble.
rubble.
Shift some rubble.
You're going to shift some rubble out the back.
Ooh.
Just going to go do some excavating.
Shifting rubble out the back sounds like a very different thing.
That's only for the weekends. And when the
Well,
weekend lands on my birthday. In a leap year.
So I'm going to try and blink.
You're going to try and
That's
what?
it sounds like to
Yeah,
blink.
go on. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
blink.
Yep.
I thought you said something else.
Yeah, so those who are not in the world of D&D, which if you listen to this podcast, fair play. Blink is a spell, which means that I can move myself to the ethereal plane.
Oh, I've got this one as well.
11 or higher. And I would like to try and blink to the other side of the rubble.
Yes.
So do you reappear? So you go to the ethereal plane. How does it work?
Yeah, so first of all, I have to roll an 11 or higher. So there's the first fucking hurdle right there.
Oh,
so
let's go for that before we go any further, shall we?
I mean, it could all be irrelevant. Or it could fucking not be! Fucking natural 20!
Isn't that 20?
Come on! Yes, you know it! Fucking natural 20!
What a time to get one when it makes no difference.
It really, I knew it would be.
What, yeah?
I see the grin on James's face going, yeah, man, roll what you like.
Okay,
but it's an above 11.
Describe to me what happens then.
So I go into the ethereal plane.
Yes.
And then I can choose a space of 10 feet or so.
Okay.
I've got up to 10 feet. And then I can reappear.
Does the ethereal plane look like the Matrix? It's all white.
That's how I envisioned it, because I've got this
Is that
spell
what
and I
it's
was
like?
thinking about using it a while ago.
Okay.
Or is it like the desert of the real?
I like the white
Just
room
purely
colour
like
look.
you're looking around and it's your digital self.
But I think you would still be able to kind of see a sort of
you can see what's
impression of the
underneath you.
real world.
So it's almost like you're looking down on the world below you. That's how I sort of view
Like Assassin's Creed sort of thing.
Oh, like an eagle.
like you were upstairs looking through the floor downstairs.
Oh, so you've ascended.
Yeah, like you've gone into the ethereal plane, and then
how
I
does
can
that
sort
work?
of.
Because then you have to put yourself somewhere, do you not?
Well, I have to put myself 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
And I just want to go the other side of the rocks.
How big do you think a staircase is?
In inches.
Yeah, what are we talking here?
I would say a staircase is I would say it's about 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 foot.
Because a story of a building is about 10 feet high.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And a diagonal line between two straight points is longer or shorter than?
Longer.
Same length, it fits a square.
In Britannia, we like to use the word hypotenuse.
Yes, sorry, hypotenuse. So, if it's vertically 10 feet down, which that's an assumption in itself.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just. I was going to say. It's about 10 foot.
How in order for it to be a reasonable staircase, are you suggesting that you travel 1 foot down for every 1 foot across?
Well, to be honest, I was just going to travel sort of 10 foot down diagonally, and then if I ended up in the air, I'll just
in the air
down.
or in solid rock?
Oh, is the whole staircase collapsed?
I said it was a cave-in, not the door was blocked.
Well, from the ethereal plane, can I sort
And bearing in mind you were down the
anywhere-
bottom of the staircase when rocks started falling.
So from the ethereal plane, can I sort of see anywhere sort of 10 foot past the rocks that I can sort of get to?
No.
Well, this is really Jeff's episode, isn't it? So he's just going to come back into his and be like, oh, well, thank God no one else saw.
Does Blink take concentration?
Nah, it's a transmutation spell.
It's just an action, right?
Just an action.
Yeah, fair.
For the
Worth a
viewers,
try.
what is a
It's
transmutation
worth a
spell?
try. I didn't realise the whole staircase was basically just full of rocks.
It's also quite an assumption to think you only went 10 feet down, but
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, I figured that I'd try and find somewhere past the rocks, just past the rocks, and see if there was just like a way down, and just get past that. That's all I wanted to do.
So basically, Trevor has battered that whole area to death in his valiant
I think
attempts.
Trevor's trapped underneath it by the sound
When
of things.
he was in the ethereal plane, did he see it? Like, when he saw the real world, did he see Trevor anywhere? Because if he could see past...
can you see through things in the ethereal plane? I don't think it gives you the sight through walls.
While on the ethereal plane, you can hear the plane from which you originated, from which casts in a shade of grey, but you can't see anything more than 60 feet away.
So you could see what you could see, which was the room.
But if I move 10 foot across, could I see anything down past the rocks?
Well, how? Because you can't see that.
But you can move through it.
But I'm in the ethereal plane and I
Okay.
can move 10 foot.
You can move 10 feet, but you can see as if you were in the real world. You can see the real plane. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just rocks. It's just all rocks.
Yeah. What are you seeing?
It's just all.
You can't see through walls and stuff.
But he's like, so you've moved 10 feet into the rock pile.
If the rock
Yeah,
pile's here,
you would just be seeing solid rock.
Right.
It doesn't give you the ability to see through stuff.
I would like to thank Jeff for his contribution.
Jeff, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
And who's next?
Yeah. Should we just skip my fucking go next time? Let's just keep moving past it, because every time it's just an irrelevant.
You know that thing when players keep trying to pick us something that the DM doesn't want them to do?
Yeah.
And they keep coming up with bugger all results.
Yeah.
What? I mean, my suggestion would be maybe try something else.
It's your right as
Jeff's approach is just continue.
It's.
I want to get Trevor back in action. Right? Yeah. First of all, that's what I want to try and
Thing
do.
is, though,
get Trevor
as a
get Trevor back in action.
DM logic. If you could finagle away, you'd have got to respect the attempt, right?
I do, but I respect the attempt.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Is there anything else Jeff would like to do?
Yeah.
Well, I think at this point Jeff might as well just go back to bed. I think I'm just going to go back to the room and regain some spell
If you're
slots.
heading back up to the room, then you will see Derek and Berkulfish just moving down
Going
the
for a
corridor.
stroll. So let's jump over to them. What's happening, Derek?
It's a while before Derek says anything. As they walk down the corridor.
You're just doing laps of the house.
Just ambling.
Where are they?
Just ambling, yeah, with no real purpose.
Okay.
Just moving off. I think actually moving through the lounge into sort of the courtyard that's there.
Sure.
And then he turns to him. Do you smoke, Mr. Fish?
No, monsieur, I take the snuff.
I'll just pat
A
myself
vape.
down. Light
Massive coke
my cigar. I do intravenous
this
heroin.
I dig this.
Oh my god! Okay. No, it is the opiates.
He takes snuff. I never really could get used to stuff.
Tripping balls the entire time.
Imagine that.
There's been a murder! Oh God, no, there hasn't been.
Still at dinner,
Put the
mate.
butter in the butter tub or something. Christ, mate, calm down.
As you're lighting up a cigar, Berkule, he extracts a small sort of tin from his inner jacket pocket and puts a small amount of snuff
Say to him,
onto his armor.
His little spoon.
let him do that. Watch him.
Yep.
Spoon.
And go.
Little snuff spoon.
I thought it was going to go on like the edge of the
Yep.
knuckle.
It just doesn't bump,
He's classy.
bump off a
Got
key.
a little tiny silver spoon.
Pulls out his credit card.
I'll
Broken
go,
piece of mirror.
Go,
Lady Foz, you join in?
Yeah, let's do it! Let's
solve a fucking crime!
50 quid down the drain, it doesn't matter.
I say to him,
Put it on the Colonel's tab. I'm getting wild tonight!
we're going to the ethereal plane!
Where we will see nothing.
So what does Derek say?
I say to him, how long have you been solving murders for?
Monsieur, 40 years or so, I suspect it is. How to tell?
Well, you carry it very well. You don't look that old.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Are you a good man, Mr. Fish?
I do not know about good. I am certainly just. I do what I believe is right at the time, but maybe that is wrong. Who knows? I am just doing the best that I can.
But doing what you think is right at the time brings trouble, does it not?
If you try and interfere with other people's plans, then often that is the case.
something I know all too well, I'm afraid. You see, and I'll just find like a bench or sit next to the fountain or something.
In the pouring rain?
Yeah.
In the pouring rain?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And say, you see...
So Berkul's under an umbrella now, is he?
You see, and I just look down and see some of the blood being washed off my hands and go, you see, I'm not a good man. I never really have been. I didn't have much when I was growing up. My sister and I, we were raised mostly by our mother, but she did her best. We just did what we could to get by, I suppose.
So that is admirable, monsieur.
There's nothing admirable about anything that I've done, really. But in my sort of twilight, I am trying, Mr. Fish. And I'm not sure how long I can carry on trying for, because, like I say, when I do something that I think is right, it brings trouble, and I'm tired, to be honest.
Monsieur, fighting the right fight is always tiring. But at the end of the day, monsieur, it's that feeling of wholeness, while tired, is worth the fight.
But what if the thing that you think is the right thing to do ends up hurting people you care about?
Monsieur, we can only do what is right at the time. If we are always thinking of what may be or what might have been, then we can never achieve anything. We have to live in the moment as best we can and make what we believe to be the right choice at the time. If that turns out to be the wrong choice down the line, then that is something we will address when that occurs.
But it weighs, though. It weighs on you.
Monsieur,
I have broad shoulders, strong shoulders, but
I can see that, monsieur.
I don't know how long I can carry that for. I've been given a chance.
It is my understanding, monsieur, that your people are the strongest of many.
I appreciate that.
Sorry.
You have many more years to carry than the people like me. We are somewhat briefer to this plane.
Well, that's true, but I fear that I've wasted quite a few of mine. As I say,
It matters not, monsieur. It matters only what we do now. And you, monsieur, are doing a marvelous job.
I've been given a second chance, somewhat. I left everything that I knew and set off on one of the strangest times of my life, to be honest. And now I find myself here with a man like you. A man like you who seeks the truth. A man like you who seeks what he believes is right. And I just wanted to know whether it's always going to be this difficult. Whether it's always going to be this hard to do the right thing.
Kiss him. Hello, monsieur. I wish I could tell you it would be easier. Some days it will be. Some days it may even be harder. But know, monsieur, that there is never a wasted day fighting for what you believe to be right.
Even if it scares you.
Oh, monsieur, especially. Now, monsieur, I appreciate this art to art, but if you don't mind me saying so, it is bloody miserable out here.
Oh,
may we
I
return indoors?
You go back inside. I'm just going to sit out here for a while.
I'll finish this.
I'll finish the cigar.
Ah, monsieur, it has been a pleasure and an honor discussing with you. Merci for your confidence. We will convene at dinner and we will have many brandies to toast your new future.
I would like that.
Ah,
adieu. And he gives you a generous bow and steps back inside.
I return the gesture with the cigar in hand.
I want to see how Derek's lighting a cigar in torrential rain.
Oh,
especially his naval cigars. They're wax coated.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his belly button.
Oh.
That was romantic.
Well, that was
that
got deep
it
real
did,
quick,
yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
It's been building up for a long time. That's why I asked Santa if he thinks I could change or something, whatever I said to him.
I like it.
Well, you did change.
Yeah.
Well, that is. Well, he can change.
I can change. Yeah, that's another burden. Yeah,
but is it?
I'm quite excited for the moment that comes out.
It's going to have to be special. Yeah, I'm not going to just use it willy nilly. I don't think Derek
Easter Bunny
truly knows. I don't think, as I know, but I don't think Derek
If
as a
Jeff can
character.
become the Easter Bunny. That'd be
No, because it wasn't really explained. It wasn't really explained to Derek.
No,
so.
no. But I think it might happen as a surprise.
I like the Hugh Jackman Easter Bunny. We'll do that one.
Yes, I want to be the Hugh Jackman Easter Bunny.
So,
what next?
That evening, as time wears on, you've had your interviews and you all go about your business of Jeff is just moving rocks for hours.
Have I made any significant dent in the pile?
You've bring him a sandwich.
You've moved approximately a fifth of a ton of rocks.
Wow. I would like to, after finishing my cigar...
Between the late morning and dinner that you've been doing it.
After finishing my cigar and
no longer invisible.
And coming inside, still soaking wet, I wipe my feet, obviously, I'm not an animal.
Yep.
Shut the door, you're heating the street.
Amazing.
I'd like to go into the office and not say anything to Jeff, not really even look him in the eye, and help him move rocks.
Okay, I will put that up to a quarter of a ton of rocks moved.
Fair enough.
By dinner time. Yeah, Keth, what do you do between sort of late morning when you finished your interview with Corrina Ashe and dinner time?
Well, no. Well, late morning means 11s.
It certainly does.
So you get your drink on?
Absolutely. That would be 12 pancakes with... what's the cocktail I'm thinking of?
Mimosa?
A Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Yes!
Mimosa.
Yes!
Mimosa.
With 2 sticks of celery in my Bloody Mary.
Oh, that's Bloody Mary.
That's a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Really
12 stacks. No,
I love
12...
the fact that he says celery and we're like, nah, that's a Bloody Mary. Like, we know accoutrements, which accoutrements go with drinks here.
Oh, we do.
12 pancakes and 2 Bloody Marys.
Yeah.
And an orange. And that will sort Keth out while she's trying to decide.
So you spend the rest of the day eating, drinking, and cogitating.
Before dinner.
Just eating, drinking, and thinking.
Dinner or lunch?
Dinner. We're going dinner.
Dinner, which is the end of the day. Right, I'm glad we've sorted that out. Right, cool.
Yeah.
Because you can't have brunch without lunch.
We're having tea now.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, for those of you not from the UK, you may not be aware, but in the UK there are a number of names for various meals of the day. Although universally we have agreed that breakfast is breakfast.
We've
managed that. First meal of the day.
We've all agreed. After that, it all gets a bit messy because the middle of the day could be lunch, it could be dinner.
Could be.
The evening meal could be dinner.
Yeah.
It could be tea.
Yeah.
Tea could also
Supper,
just be
some people
drinks.
say.
It could be supper. Supper could also be another meal after dinner or tea.
Yeah.
Let's not even get started on
it all
cheese
could
boards.
just be.
What about second
drinks and
breakfast?
Cakes. Yeah.
It all gets a bit messy. So
I think a second breakfast might be more of a Hobbit thing than a UK thing.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. It's more of a morbidly obese thing.
Every day. I have breakfast and I have lunch, which is the midday meal. It's called lunch because you can't have brunch without lunch, despite the stupid dinner lady argument. And then dinner is the final meal because you go
in
out
America
to
they
dinner.
call them lunch ladies.
They do. So maybe the Americans are right there. I think we should agree on this.
You don't go out if you're on a date. You're like, do you want to go out to tea? You go out to dinner at the end of the night. So it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
But you don't go out. You go out
and I'll win.
To tea. You go out to dinner.
You
but
don't
you
go
stay
out for
in,
a fancy tea.
You stay in and have your tea. You need to go in after playing outside because your mum's calling you for your tea.
Yeah.
And don't get me started on what you call the food that you take with you to school for your lunch. Is it a pack lunch? Is it a pack up? Who knows?
Oh, it's a lunch.
Sarnies, yeah.
Oh, goodness me.
Even if there's no sandwiches in sight.
Now that we've settled that it's breakfast, lunch, and
Do you
dinner.
have school dinners?
Yeah. So that gives you an idea of exactly how much chaos we have to live with in our meal-based discussions.
That's just to fucking eat.
Yeah, hence, this entire show.
Yes.
Our cursed first world problems.
Yeah. What do we call this meal?
Oh, we've got so much food, we don't know what to call all the meals. Woe is us.
Stupid
and
Western
all our
world.
meals are cold because of the arguments.
But you have your Sunday lunch. Oh,
you do.
Oh.
Malrus, you're the last one to tell us what you're going to do with your time. After your late morning and snooping and interviewing and fighting, what do you do with the rest of the day until dinner?
I'm going to have some pancakes with Keth because I quite like the idea of that.
Come and join me.
Malrus, do your thing.
Malrus, do your thing.
At the same time, I don't know what thing you're on about, but I'm going to do this thing.
You do know what thing we're on about. The one thing you told us about you were going to do.
Oh, this is out of character for a moment, because I just want to check something. It's a spell.
Do it! Just do it without
It's a
consulting
spell.
James.
No, because I don't know whether if it's going to work. That's the thing.
Do it. Doesn't matter. It's cool that you'll try.
Fine,
I went to the ethereal plane.
I'm going to locate
Steal
object.
the staff, Derek.
He's going to what?
Locate
What?
object.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Boy.
Because it says,
yeah.
describe or name an object that's familiar to you. That's the first line. This doll is not familiar to me, but I've been told about it. So what's your DM discretion on that? What would you say? That's why I wanted to ask you first before I even bothered to do this. Otherwise, I'd go do the other thing.
Be objective.
Do you have
Mr.
the other
James.
object? You know the object that you need for the other thing?
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it.
Yeah, I've got that.
I don't think you
talking
can
about the doll
use-
here.
I don't think you can use that spell to locate an object you haven't ever seen.
I would
Okay,
agree.
that's fine.
I would.
That's
totally agree.
fair.
That's
Yeah,
fair enough.
that's
Can I use that to locate the Brigadier General then, please?
I mean, he's not an object.
I suppose.
He's not a piece of meat.
It says
Malrus.
Unlike his
But
troops, apparently.
You could use
You
it
could
to
locate something he wears.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, can I use it to locate the
General's underpants.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with them?
No,
Maybe.
no, not yet. Not yet.
What a question.
Are you familiar with the Brigadier General's undercrackers?
Brigadier General, I see you're wearing the stripy ones today.
It's the ones with the little hearts on.
Are we going for Y fronts, trunks, boxes? I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm going to start this again from the top.
You're gonna locate his what?
I'm going to start this again from the beginning, so we can just edit all that shit out.
Go on then.
We won't.
I am gonna try and locate the Brigadier General's jacket or something that he's wearing.
Okay. Yep. Fine. Roll.
He's taking it
whatever
off
you need to
and
do
it's
to
in
that.
his bedroom.
Next to his underpants.
I don't think I have to roll anything with the looks of things. I think I just have to concentrate.
Oh, fuck me. That could take a while.
Okay. Don't burst a blood vessel. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to need my other map for this. Right.
Just don't think
the
about the general's underpants.
That's the important thing. Don't think
They've
about
got
the underpants.
pink elephants on them.
I like
Red
that we've gone for
herrings.
exterior descriptions rather than interior descriptions. It's quite
Keeping it-
classy
yeah.
here, guys. Nice. Well done.
Yeah, and brown stains.
Oh, there we go.
Wheel
Okay,
spins.
yeah. So,
It's just in the car park doing donuts, leaving quite a lot of skin marks.
sake. So what does the spell do? How do I do this?
Locate the general's
It
chocolate
just says-
donut.
You tell us where the general is.
It just says, describe or
it's
name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as the
Okay.
object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the
Oh, it
ob-
is.
If the object is in motion,
It's on the
you know
tail
the
there.
direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Yep. Okay.
Definitely wouldn't have worked on the doll then.
No. Yeah, you sense that the jacket is upstairs.
What? Just upstairs?
Well, it says it says the direction.
Yeah, it doesn't say the location.
Okay,
But
I'm
if
going to
he
go.
concentrates on it,
Yeah,
Then
it
he-
will get more
yeah.
precise the closer he gets. Yeah.
I'm going to
For
go.
the moment, upstairs.
Sat nav where it's sort of like it has the
You're not-
arrows.
yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I roll stealth and go upstairs?
Yeah, of course you can.
So
I mean,
going upstairs in the map, I'm not allowed to talk about.
Yes, that one.
Right.
which map's that? Sorry, could you just tell me in detail?
18.
18. Yeah, you're pretty stealthy.
Okay, so I'm going to go towards the left edge of the map.
Okay, you're going up the stairs and you're taking a left.
Because let's put it this way, I've been to the right edge of the map already, and I don't think you'd be in there.
And you sense that the jacket is at the end of the corridor.
Which corridor?
Which end?
So as you turn left, you go down a corridor, and you get to a junction, and you sense it's to your left down the end of the corridor.
Okay, so
What room would that be, Keth? It's irrelevant.
I really want
going
to
to go
say,
down the corridor,
but the
Okay,
legal
and
team says I can't.
And you go past the door to your room, and you go past the door to another room, and you go past the door to another room, and you get to the end of the corridor, and there's a door, and you sense the jacket is behind this door.
Okay.
Embrace
your
anger.
I'm gonna
the Brigadier General
open.
Quick, what do they look like?
Open the door ever so slightly.
Okay.
Just
I mean, you're
When
stealth
is it-
18, so
When's a door not a door?
when it's ajar.
Boom!
when Keth's kicked it apart.
When Keth has kicked it down.
Yeah. When it's full of rubble.
The wall.
When it's an archway. Now.
We don't like
This
doors, do we?
wasn't the idea. This wasn't exactly
Fated
how I was
enemy,
envisioning
isn't
this
it?
going down, but I don't know where the
It
other
never
guys
is,
are.
though.
So
Yeah,
So you
I
got a-
exactly imagined what was going to happen with me earlier. That's
You've
exactly
got a
how I
stone
thought
of
it was
fast
going to go
speech,
down.
mate. Malrus, you have a stone of fast speech.
that's true.
Oh.
My
I
room
know.
stealth.
And an earpiece.
I just did something, and I thought, oh, I don't know how to resolve this, and then I realised, oh, I do know how to resolve it, but I don't like it.
Oh dear.
Have you just soiled yourself?
Doesn't matter. I mean, you do have that face.
This, it'll have to be pretty good. I'm sitting in my own
For the
filth.
viewers at home, James has just shat his trousers.
The Dungeon
pants for
Master's
our
natural
American
wand is underpants.
I'm going to apologise to you all for what's about to happen, but go ahead, Malrus.
Oh.
I'm
Look
going
how
to grab
smug
my
the
stone
DM
of
is.
faster speech and go.
Yep.
Derek, Keth, Jeff, quick, come upstairs, end of the corridor by our room.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go into the door. Like, go
Do
through
I
the
have
door.
to? I'm entertaining.
You're not going to wait for us.
No, because you can come in.
Okay. I mean, you don't know that.
I'm
but,
not coming.
I'm going to turn to Jeff and go. You come if you want to. Malrus needs us, and I'm just going to head off and join Malrus.
And then I'll turn to the lady and go.
You've had a few jars by this point.
When is a Keth not a Keth? When he's had a few jars?
Do you mean, Mademoiselle? We'll pick this up later. I've got to go and perform a miracle, I guess.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
You sounded just like Monsieur Fish then.
Bonsoir, monsieur. I'm sorry, I had some pancake in my mouth.
I just thought you had a very large Adam's apple. Never mind.
She should learn to swallow.
I thought your hands were large. Have you shaved this morning?
Hands.
Never mind.
Malrus,
Keth staggers upstairs.
Not a lady.
Are you trying to be stealthy opening the door?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I thought you might.
Keth bounces up the stairs.
Do we get there in time? Do we get there in time to see him go in? Or
Well, no, because he said he was immediately opening the door. You stealthily open this door, and it is very stealthy. So stealthy, in fact, that at least half the people in the room don't notice it.
At least half the people. What is going on? Is he having a fucking orgy or something?
That's literally what I was going to
say. The trouble is that of the two people that are in this room, one of them is indeed the general. The general. The general. The general is there. His jacket is neatly folded on a chair, and he is
naked from the waist
facing away from the door. The rather distressing fact is that there is someone very much facing the door
beneath him.
Oh God! This is the room that is not guest room 4, right?
Yes, I think so. Biting a pillow.
Right, lads. I want to hear James say these words. I want to hear James say this.
I just want so I know where we're at.
This is the only way I can reconcile this dice roll. The Lady Hansworth Wood is
skiing downhill, paddling a canoe
like a monkey with a crayon,
entertaining the general,
shaking soul.
What did you say? Entering the general,
entertaining.
Oh, sorry,
entertaining.
I'm sorry.
With her natural charismas.
Yes. Yes,
with her natural 20s.
Because she is
oral
facing...
presentation, or is it like a?
Well, she is able to see the door open and
also
see
not.
Malrus step inside.
But he's facing away.
Did she see him from a low angle or from sort of eye level?
So he's facing
so the general
That's what I had to do.
So the general is being entertained by Lady Hansworth Wood with her natural 20s. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, something like that.
Holy crap! I let the viewers paint that picture.
What did you roll out of interest? Out of interest.
She's quite old, so
quite literally rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Oh my
God! Wow! So he's got his eyes closed.
I mean,
yeah.
Lady Hansworth Wood is in her senior years.
Yes.
I'm going to slowly back out of the room and shut the door.
Spaniel's ears is all I'm going to say.
Did you make eye contact with her there, Malrus?
Gives her a
I'd
thumbs
imagine
up
so.
and then leaves.
She was facing the door, wasn't she? Or did you like high-five the general?
I feel a little bit sick.
I'm just gonna. We've obviously she's seen me, so her eyes have met.
It's fucking great though.
Her eyes have probably definitely met with mine, I'd imagine. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at her, give her a bit of a wave, thumbs up, and back out.
Thumbs up.
Oh, you could have fist bumped her.
Oh,
I'm just gonna leave.
The general's got it under control.
Yeah, because what I was going to do, now's not the time.
Malrus is like, they're already calling out to a deity. They've been converted.
Okay. I can't. I have to have a break now. I can't do it anymore.
James, we want to hear the sex.
No.
Play it out.
To be clear, Lady Handsworth Wood is entertaining Brigadier General Norman Query with her bosoms.
With what she's got. She's giving him it all.
I'm
pretty sure the lady has got her hands filled with
her
wood.
articles.
Oh my god. In guest room 4 that we're not allowed to talk about. Right.
She's not called
Brigadier
Handsworth Wood for
General's
a
taking
reason.
a commanding role.
Why?
Oh.
Why on earth would that be happening?
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been like Karina and Lycos. That would have been weirder.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
You don't know?
It's true.
Karina would have been as droopy.
Hey guys, it's me, Quad here. For the NPC takeover.
Oh, God, no, this'll take forever. Thanks for coming. I've got this, don't worry.
But I've barely got started.
Thanks, bye, Quat, bye. Whew, never again. Now then, you lots, it's Dungeon Master time. Firstly, and of course, all of us here at Roll Britannia want to say a huge thank you for being here and for listening to us. It's great to have you here in the thick of the action every week. We love making this show, and we hope that you are having as much fun listening to all our nonsense as we are making it. Right, it's Shout Out O'Clock, and this week we want to shout out to Rob Wardell, or Wardle, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. He sent us a hilarious photo of his daughter listening to the previously on Roll Britannia. The look of confusion and bewilderment on her face listening to our piratical nonsense is absolutely priceless. She may just be our youngest listener too. Maybe. Don't know. Probably not advisable though. It's here again. It's the Random Celebrity Shout-Out! Okay, wow. Reports have been flooding in to the Royal Britannia HQ, and apparently Milton Jones and Terry Crews have been tuning in and listening and loving all the things Royal Britannia. It does say that. No, right here, you could... You can't look at it. No, don't be silly. It's gone now anyway, so you'll just have to trust me. Well, it might be true. Now, if you are a celebrity, you should get in touch, because one day, there really will be a genuine celebrity shout-out. And imagine if you were first. The very first. You can't miss that opportunity. Now, you know us here at old Royal Britannia. We love hearing from you, and we love chatting with you merry lot out there. So don't be shy and get in touch. We won't bite. Well, Derek might, but he's weird. So fire up your internets and check us out on social media. We're absolutely everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. You might even find Keth's old MySpace account, and his profile pictures are hilariously bad. So head on down. Now, don't forget, everybody, there are treasures to be found and booty to be had in the Royal Britannia merch store. Just imagine how amazing you would look in your new swanky hoodie with Malrus's handsome face. God, he's meddled with the script again. He's definitely going to need a miracle when I catch up with him. Now, wherever you get your podcast from, while you're here, you can really help us by giving Royal Britannia a spangly 5-star review. The world of D&D podcasts is a cruel and unforgiving place. So a kind word from you guys really helps us to shine a light through the fog and help more lovely people just like yourself discover our show. You know what to do. Bash that subscribe button. Otherwise, Jeff will string you up from the rigging and have your treasures for himself faster than you can say, "Are you wearing an eye patch just to look cool?" Well, that's enough from me for now, so draw your sabres, grit your teeth, and leap back to the action. Derek and Keth come running down the corridor, Keth slightly more unstably than
Bouncing off a wall or two.
You've got to slow down. My legs are shorter than yours.
I'm going to
This sounds amazing.
I'm going to creep in very quickly in the opposite direction to the door that I've just shut, just so that they don't come careering through and interrupt what's going on, because I just want to try and catch them before anything bad.
Are you still inside the
happen.
room?
No, I never went in the room. I just sort of cracked the door a little bit.
Like a
saw Hansworth Wood.
Hey.
She gave me a wink. And
peeping
Paul. So
So can we see? Is he stealthed or are you stealthed, Malrus?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were super stealth. That's why you were like, you can open the door, and they were happened to be facing a different direction, I believe, when they were looking, because you rolled so well.
Well, one of them. No, I think one of them saw you. So it was.
Yeah, wasn't there direct eye contact from someone?
They were distracted.
Yeah, there was direct eye contact.
I'm not sure whose direct eye contact would be worse, the giver or the receiver.
I think it was Hansworth Wood that saw you.
I think it was. Yeah. I don't think Norman Quire saw you. He was otherwise engaged.
Oh, he had a lot on his hands at that point.
Could you describe the scene, Mr. Master?
I mean, you're in a rather well-appointed corridor with doors off both sides. Rich mahogany and deep pile carpet.
Would that be shag pile carpet?
Yes, I wasn't going to go there. And there is a sort of warm light coming from sconces on the walls. It's getting on for evening, so the lights are on. And from behind the door that Malrus is sort of stood in front of, you can hear a...
Oh, it's a rave. There's a rave going on. So I guess then Keth will be sort of like, and then in this calm sereneness almost, a half-orc, a merry one, comes thundering down the corridor after bouncing around the corner, followed by Derek. So we can't see Malrus because he's really stealth. Is that right? Are you just going to go, hey,
well, I've been spotted now, so...
Okay. Oh, cool.
Well, you can choose not to be stealthy.
Yeah, I'm going to choose not to be stealthy and go, Keth, Derek, calm down.
I'm going to do that drunk thing.
It's just a commercial.
It's just a commercial. Let's go back to our room. Quick.
I'm going to do that drunk thing where we just go, shh, really loud.
Oh, that's going to be fun on the microphone.
Yeah, that'll sound real good.
Malrus, what is it?
Yeah, what's happening? We got your call.
Quick, let's go back to our room.
No. What's that light under the door? What did you see?
You look pale as a ghost.
I will tell you when we get into our room. Quick.
Has there been another murder?
Well,
I best go and check. I'll go and check. Do you want me to kick the door in? Right,
no,
stand back.
No, don't kick the door in.
What?
Fucking kick the door in, Keth. Go on.
We don't want to be suspects.
I want you to play your truth here. No. Play your truth. Play your truth. What would drunk Keth do? You play the character. I'll tell you what. Have you got inspiration at the moment?
Yes, I still.
Okay. Am I going to have to make him blind as well?
Okay. No worries. I can't do anything about it then. I was going to say if you didn't, I would give you inspiration to really play the character there. But if you can't have double inspirations. So.
Yeah, that's such a shame. Isn't it?
But you could try kicking the door down, and then if it fails,
use your inspiration. It's entirely up to you, Keth. Play the character.
A lot of me wants to just flying headbutt the door open. Just almost pencil dive,
tug at his
hands
shirt
by
in
the sides and headbutt the door.
No, Keth, no, come away.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to tug at his shirt.
Okay.
Quick,
Malrus,
let's get back to the room.
You need to tell me what's behind that door, or I'm going to go in there.
Lady Hansworth Wood and Norman Quire are fucking.
No. Each other?
Yes.
Why? They're both
Don't know. Can we just go to our room? Let's just go to our room.
I feel a little
Keth's
bit
just
sick.
going to giggle.
I need to wash my eyes out.
Derek.
Oh.
Roll Constitution.
Oh, God. That's a natural one.
Is that the first of the
first of 2021?
Yeah.
First
Well, it is 2021.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Thank you, Derek,
hold on,
for
we've got
taking
a
that
coin.
bullet for me. This is why I was just going to sit quietly and just move rubble. I'm not going to chance it.
Heads, it's heads. Tails, it's tails. That'll be tails.
On its side.
All of a sudden,
go on then,
Derek. You go. Oh, I don't feel well. I feel sick, and then
that's
a sort of look of shock comes across your face as you feel something warm in your trousers.
Oh God! I'm gonna waddle off to our room, whilst constantly groaning and going, "Oh God! Oh no! Oh God! It's on the carpet! Oh no!"
Yeah, there is a little brown trail. Just a little watery one.
And then I'm gonna clean. When I get to the room, I'm going to go straight to the bathroom and clean a watery trail out of my own shag pile carpet.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I just fucking put the...
Well, it's kicked off well, isn't it?
Trousers at the back of the cupboard, about the back of the closet.
You try
yeah, just put the trousers at the back of the closet and see if Jeff's got any lying around. Or Malrus. Malrus, do you have any other trousers?
I don't think you brought any changes of clothes.
You're on different ends of the room. You've skulked off. Me and Malrus are still by the door.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh shit.
So
you've left the scene.
Derek,
I'm going to look around. Can I make an investigation check to try and find any replacement trousers?
Yeah,
no matter what they are. I don't care. I'm just putting
I haven't finished yet.
Go on.
Oh God.
That's okay. 14.
Yeah, there's Jeff's pajamas.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Are you cutting them off to make them
What do the pajamas
dwarf-sized?
look like? What do they look like? What's on them?
Tell me.
Stanley Ipkiss from The Mask.
They're sort of blue with pink spots on.
Oh, nice.
Fashionable.
Much like how my bare legs look.
See a doctor.
It's cold in this room. Very cold in here. So I'll put them on. I won't cut them though. I will roll them up.
Rolling them up. That's very considerate.
Yeah.
Aww. While he's doing that, then, Keth and Malrus, what do you see after you see Derek waddle off, leaving a slightly stinky brown trail behind him?
I think he had an erection. That's why he left.
He did have his tail between his legs.
The keyhole. I bet it's like two leathery old walruses.
I feel like I want to retcon that is the truth.
Yeah, I
it's almost better.
He had something warm in his trousers, so
erection check.
That's almost better.
Oh,
okay.
No, I've shit myself now. I'm happy with that. I think that's the first time I've ever said that. I've shit myself and I'm happy with that.
the fact that you're happier with shitting yourself than getting an erection.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
As you're...
you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're into what you're into. Don't judge.
As long as you're not wearing someone else's pajamas.
As you're stood there...
Oh, God.
As you're stood there, just reeling in the marvel of what's just occurred, a smartly dressed butler, well, not butler, but you know what I mean, house staff appears, and he says, hello, I see there is a mess here. Did one of you gentlemen do this?
No, but you should come and see this. You should. It's incredible. He's still got his socks on.
So
he's got those little sort of sock braces, sort of mid-calf.
I'm afraid I do not understand what you're saying, sir.
Oh, God. What's the problem?
Dinner will be served shortly.
Dinner?
I have been advised.
Could you bring it up on a plate?
No, sir. Dinner will
do
be
you
served.
Do room service?
Do any of us have an appetite anymore?
I don't.
Keth does. Keth is just rolling in a drink. He's like a sort of...
Keth, should we go downstairs and get some food?
Ooh. Yes, definitely. As long as there's burgers and pizza. That's all I order at the moment for some reason.
There might be. He says, very good, sir, very good. I shall have Gazupa come and clean this up.
You'll have who?
Gazupa.
Gazupa?
Yes, sir.
Bless you.
He is the cleaner for the house. He will clean this accident.
Don't look at me, I think...
Just hear some soft moans from, like, groaning, like, as,
is that
still not
feeling
feeling right. Yeah. Little tight in the caboose. I'm going to come out of the room and sort of, like, while they're standing there, just sort of, like, glance down at, in, like, mock surprise. I wonder what happened here.
Roll performance? I guess, or maybe deception. I don't know. Performance.
Oh
My
dear.
New Year's resolution is to roll like Jeff.
Apparently. So. What did you roll?
It's another nat one.
Oh my
god. Buddy, there's still something on your lower leg.
And there's just a really like lingering smell as well.
What have you done to my pajamas?
Little bit of toilet paper stuck to the bottom of.
As you step out of the room,
barefoot,
and you say, "Oh, look what's happened here!" You say, and you slip on this newly.
No! Oh God!
And you get a nice brown stain all up.
Just
new pajama bottoms you've just put on.
No! These aren't even mine. Oh God!
My God!
And
I'm just gonna trudge back into the room and just not even say anything with my head held low and just stand in the shower fully clothed. And then
I'm gonna turn to Keth and say, I think we best bring him his food.
Curl up in the fetal position and cry.
I thought I was.
That shower's getting quite a lot of crying action at the moment.
Did you see the label? It said, "If found, please return to the young old Jeff Golddagger." Yeah. He's going to be furious.
Jeff Brown Dagger now.
Oh, dear.
Okay. What a start to the new year this has been.
I mean, I wasn't expecting
old people
so
at
much
it
of this.
and lots of poo.
Yeah. So,
I was.
Unless anyone has any pressing action they want to do right this second, we'll jump down to...
you should have a shower.
Nothing pressing, but I am touching cloth.
Okay. I mean, we'll find out what Derek has put on, whether he's fashioned himself a kilt out of the bed sheets. I don't know. And we'll jump over to dinner then. Do you all go to dinner or...
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Jeff, fine. You
Yes.
continue to move rubble late into the night.
I have questions for a certain lady Handsworth Wood.
Cool. Derek, are you joining them for dinner or is it not safe?
I will not come down
right
for quite a while. And then you'll see Derek emerge just like sort of like daring people to say something, like staring daggers at them in just a toga just made out of one of the bed sheets. Yeah. And I went out to the shops in Crocs the other day, like bright red Crocs, because it's national lockdown in the UK and I don't care anymore. And I was just sort of like,
nothing else.
Just
nothing else. Just
and
Crocs
just
in a face
daring
mask.
people to go, why are you naked in Tesco with Crocs on? I've got a mask on. Anyway,
it's cold. Shut up.
Just your Crocs and a mask. Now that is a look.
2 masks, one around his naughty bits.
To be fair, it says you must wear a mask to enter. It doesn't say you have to wear clothes.
Very true. Very true. So yeah, that's what Derek's doing. Crocs and a mask. No, he's come down with a toga.
He's got a toga. Okay. We'll find out whose sheet he's used for the toga shortly. Okay. So you're all served a delightful meal, and there's plenty of wine to go around. And who wants to go? Who wants to start the investigation?
Well, if everyone's at dinner, this is when I've been sort of waiting for a time when I figured that everyone would be out of the way. Because after, everything that went on last time, I feel a little bit just want to keep myself to myself for a bit.
for fear of being misunderstood or accused again. And so I've been shifting rubble. Everyone's doing that. Dinner's called. I would like to go and try and find the servants' quarters, like some of the servants, the other housekeepers, and people like that. The other sorry people in the house, basically.
You want to find the servants during dinner service?
Yeah, I want to go to the service. I want to basically go because there's one person that might not be there, so I want to just go and see the servants' quarters. Really?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going from
that. Where?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm guessing I don't need to roll anything to just move around the house, or
no. I mean, not unless you're trying to be particularly stealthy.
Well, I appreciate the time frame's passed, but I had a couple of extra spell slots left, so obviously I'm still invisible. I'm not going to risk rolling for stealth.
Okay. We'll say you've used it. At least another invisibility. So.
Okay. Cool. I'll mark that down.
Mm-hmm.
I'd got 2, but I'll take 1. So yeah, I guess I've got my way over to.
Which room are you going for? There's like a dormitory for the men, a dormitory for the women. There's a pantry. There's like
so women. So the sort of women's quarters, Prim's room. That was the one that I checked last time.
Prim, who's Prim?
Teddy bear. The one that I found the teddy bear. So I've named that person Prim because
that's weird.
There was a little label on it that said Prim in it, so I assume that must be Prim.
Okay. Okay, so you're just going to go and wander into someone's bedroom.
No, I've already wandered into their bedroom.
Okay.
I've got to that bedroom door.
Yep.
Do you still have the teddy bear on you?
No, I left it in the room last time we went.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it didn't do anything. So.
Okay.
So I want to move down to the other side of the storage room after having a bit of a flashbacks of smashed wine bottles going everywhere and fears of poison. Continue down past and go in. There's sort of another room there. So I would like to knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door. There isn't an answer.
Okay. I continue down the door to the end big room. I suppose some people might call it some sort of men's quarters.
Yep.
We're not allowed to call it the names.
Some people might call it the men's quarters.
Yep.
We don't.
Yeah.
And I knock on that door.
Yep. Okay, and from inside you hear a voice say, "Hello."
Hello. I just wondered if there was someone I could talk to about who does sort of like the cleanup around here and sort of tidies things away.
Well,
there's a stain on the landing.
I mean, this is a weird conversation to have through a door, but Gazupa's the cleaner. He's gone upstairs to deal with some sort of mess on the landing.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to go upstairs to the landing.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Jeff sort of turns as he's still invisible, but having started to walk away from the door, sort of turns back and looks very like, oh, what the fuck? Why? Very forward.
Blows a kiss.
Actually,
and
that would probably perk my curiosity enough to turn back around. Sorry, what was your name?
Alan.
Sound. You must be one of the non-redundant ones.
I thought we killed an Alan. I thought we killed an Alan ages ago. Definitely Will Shakespeare killed an Alan.
Is Alan with a Y?
Ah, nice.
It's a silent Y. It's written Yallen.
Alan
Not
with
what
a
I
Y.
meant, but yeah.
But you don't pronounce the
Yallen.
Silent Y.
I already love him. He's going to be the new Nancy, right? Yallen.
Well, he's
This
so
is why I'm
friendly.
here,
How
ladies
can he
and
not be?
gentlemen.
He
This
loves
is why
you.
I'm here.
He does. He loves me, apparently, after one conversation about asking information.
My notes now say Yallen with a Y loves Jeff.
Is it like when you see it carved into a tree or like on a school desk? It's like Yallen plus Jeff forever in a heart.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know my
Forever.
name.
Y4J.
Okay.
So-
You go. Where are you
So
going
the
now? then?
impetuous Alan, he's just going to stay there. I'm going to continue. I've got to go and try and find Gazumpa.
Zoopla.
Gazupa.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
his brother.
Gazupla. Yeah, Gazupa.
Yep.
Gazupa.
Yep.
I put an M in it for some reason, Zumper. But yeah, I'm going to find Gazooper. So I go upstairs to just before the corner.
Yeah.
I sort of go round the corner. I'm about to say something, and then go, oh, I realise I'm invisible. So I go back round the corner, turn myself visible again.
Yep.
Having seen, hopefully, someone mopping the...
You did see someone weirdly mopping a carpet.
Excellent. Well, you got to get it wet for it. Anyway, you have a clean shag.
Not with shit, no.
A mucky shag.
What's happened? Yep.
So I come around the corner and I'm like, hi, excuse me.
And there's a figure there just going, oh, stupid. What do these lords think they are? Give me a mop to clean the carpet. Oh! Hello.
Excuse me. Hi. Hello there.
Hello, my lords. My lordship.
No, that's quite all right. Thank you. There's no need for such formalities.
And he's bowing to you now.
You can stand up. Thanks for that, though.
He's still
It feels
bowing.
Nice. Okay, please stand up.
No,
He's still bowing.
Yes, he's still bowing.
Could the real Gazooper please stand up?
I'm going to.
No? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm going to find a patch on the floor that isn't got the trail of shit through it.
Yep.
It's near enough to them, but I want to sit down so that way I'm sort of like, so he can see me even though he's bowing. So I'm now lower than him. I want to
as you do that, he kowtows.
What? What does he do?
What did he do?
He
kowtowed.
Okay.
So his head is right to the ground.
So he's basically
he puts his head right on the stain.
Yeah. In the wet stain mark. Okay, excellent. I'd like to lift his head up off the wet, dirty floor and be like, sorry, you're the cleaner. This doesn't seem very sanitary, I believe. So can I just ask a couple of questions, please?
Oh, yes, sir.
Jeff,
yes,
can I
yes.
can I just say, you've got an excellent sense of smell, Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly it smells like Derek in here.
And your pajamas for some reason.
Yeah.
There's a whiff of me mixed in with Eau de Derek. Not quite sure why. It's definitely water of Derek at this state. Sorry, what was your name?
Gazooper, sir. It's my lord, sir.
Gazooper.
So, my lord, sir.
Do you do all the cleaning in the house, Gazooper?
Certainly do. Yep. Sir, lord, my lord, yes.
Out of curiosity, the other day, you know that was that big kerfuffle in the study?
Yes, my lord, my lord. Big, terrible thing. Big murder, yep.
Did you have to do any clean up in
Dead
there?
Dead body,
after,
big
obviously?
mess.
Yeah, did you have to clean all that up, did you? That must have been horrible.
Blood's not going to clean itself up, my lord. No.
No, so did you move that body somewhere, did you?
No, sir. Bodies are not under the jurisdiction of the cleaners, sir. No, just the mess.
So the body was moved and then you came in and cleaned everything up?
No, the body was there, sir. Sir.
Cleaned up around a dead body?
Yes, my lord.
A bit like the guys who paint
you're the person who vacuums up to
and,
the edge of the rug but doesn't lift it.
Not my job.
Yeah. Paints the white line around the tree that branch has fallen. Okay, so
I saw Alex had that same.
Will you be going back into the study to clean up any other mess that the body's left, now that the body's been removed?
News to me, no. I go where I'm told, my lord. I'll get instructions to clean here and get instructions to clean there.
And have you had any particularly strange instructions to clean? Anyone's particular bedrooms needed cleaning multiple times because of ruined sheets or anything like that?
Couldn't say, my lord. Couldn't say.
Okay. Well, thank you. You've been as helpful as I'd expect. Thank you very much. Who?
It's metagaming. I can't do it. I'm not there.
I don't know what anyone was.
I was going to try and get you to ask who he gets the orders from, but I can't.
No, that's fair. I figured it was one of the other servants, but yeah, that's fair. I haven't asked that, and I'm not going to.
Even if I wanted to.
He stays bowed at this point.
Okay.
Until you turn to leave.
Clearly, Jeff surveys the scene and sees the long trail down the entirety of most of the corridor, leading suspiciously into his bedroom.
It's like somebody's had an oil leak. Crude oil.
Derek needs an MOT.
Yeah.
So I think, having spotted that, I would be So you clearly have a lot to deal with. At which point he realises it's going to the bedroom door and wants to go and check that out.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into the bedroom. And I'm assuming that there would still be a trail leading up to the bathroom. Is that the first place you went, Derek?
Can I describe?
I would like,
Describe what I see when I
please
walk into the
describe the
bedroom.
scene.
So I open the bedroom
Sit down,
door.
ladies and gentlemen, for this beautiful scene.
Have you ever watched a documentary about the First World War?
Oh my god!
Are we going to have to edit this out?
No. Just there was a lot of mud involved. Is essentially what I'm driving at, and it's a similar experience as you go into the bathroom. It's sort of contained until that point, but just
walls, ceilings.
It is ceiling somehow. Yeah, it's just a.
It looks like you tried to wash a dog.
It looks like. It just looks like. Yeah, it's just and the smell not good.
So, are you saying that the bathroom,
with your excellent sense of smell, please can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, that's 100% fair. Natural one.
Whoa! So it already looked like a field in northern France in 1918.
Yeah,
and now it's gonna be multiplied.
I thought this was going to be a year.
Let's see just how. Oh dear.
With all of our dice rolls so far, I think we've only totaled like
4.
Yeah, 4.
4 dice rolls and 4 points.
So to complement the brown ambiance that has been patinaed across.
Like it's been redecorated.
Yeah, it's been redecorated in a sort of brown smear. You now complement that
James
with a
has
sort
done a
of
lot of painting
yellowy
this weekend.
green across most of the floor and the walls.
Pebble dashed.
As the contents of your stomach just decide that they no longer intend to be within you.
Yeah, it's like a thick soup has exploded.
It's like the bathroom now resembles something like a Jackson Pollock,
It's like you filled a jet,
but with more chunks of carrot.
It's like an explosion in a gravy boat.
Fuck.
But Jeff, you will notice that folded up, wet but clean, are your pajama bottoms.
Well, they were clean.
No, they are. I've spent time like trying as best as I can. They're not that clean, but as best as I can to clean.
But then I've sprayed vomit on
and
them.
folded them. Oh shit! Okay, fine. You won't notice anyway then.
While we're in
looked
the
over
room,
and I've just seen my pajamas wet, soggy, covered in a potentially small amounts of shit, and now vomit. Oh, hang on. I just need to wrap my head around this.
Derek,
scenario.
whose sheet did you turn into a toga?
Well, I did actually base this off a dice roll. But
I was hoping you'd do this.
Yeah, but it turns out it was Keth's. Now,
Oh no!
What's happened is that he grabbed Keth's because it was like, whatever. He wasn't thinking properly. Turns out Keth's is way too big, so he's like cut it. One of his daggers. cut
excellent.
it down. So he's got a couple now. He's got like a couple of different ones that he can sort of change into just in case it happens again.
So this is now Derek's new style.
Derek is now dressed as a Roman.
I can't wait.
He's
Hopefully
dressed
not
as
for
an
long.
ancient Greek.
Yeah.
Oh, Hero Forge is going to have a field day with all Derek's new togas.
So my bed looks like just a mattress advert. When people go to sleep on mattresses and go, look how comfortable it is.
Don't think
Where are the sheets in this advert?
I don't think the mattresses are that stained in the advert usually.
I hope my mattress is not stained. Well, I hope Keth's mattress is not stained.
Well, it turns out.
Oh God!
When you go into a hotel, never ever take the bed sheets off that they've put on there because you don't want to see what's under there. When you move into a student room, it's the same. Yeah.
Immediately flip the mattress.
Yeah. God, yeah. Ugh.
Okay, so I've seen this enchanting sight as I've opened the bathroom door. So just to clarify, Derek, going in through the sort of like main part, which is my bedroom, into your part, which is the bedroom, before I get to the sort of toilet, is everything seemingly normal at that point, other than Keth's bed is missing a bed sheet?
It's. Yeah,
there's still a trail that goes to the toilet.
There's still a little. Yeah. It's.
But other than that, so I just follow the trail.
I haven't like ruined it. I haven't like messed everything up and broken everything. I've just
cool. So I follow the trail to the door, open the door.
Man on a mission.
Bang! Here is the scene in front of me. Excellent. I'm going to
It's kind of like
vomited.
Morph.
So I'm going to turn around. The nearest
from the
bed
TV
to
show
me.
has been murdered in there. It's kind of like that.
So as I turn around from the bathroom door, the nearest bed to me, whose would that be? I've always imagined it went sort of Derek, Keth, Malrus in the sleeping positions.
It would be Derek, but Derek didn't want to use his own sheet, obviously.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Jeff's turned around
Obviously
having
not.
just vomited into the shit-covered bathroom and just grabbed the nearest sheet that would be seeming clean and wiped his face with it. At which point he sort of checked himself over. I'm going to have a little. What would you like me to roll? See if I've got anything on the rest of my garb.
Dexterity, maybe, just to see if you've got any on you.
Okay, dexterity. We're gonna go with. That's a 15.
You managed to miss most of you.
Excellent. So I'm going to walk back out and say, sorry, Gazoom.
He bows again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Gazoopla.
Gazoopla.
Yes, my lord. Yes,
sorry.
Yes, my lord.
I know that you've probably been asked to clear here, but can I ask that you start in here? Just come with me. Come here, please.
Oh my god. He says, yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. He picks up his mop and bucket
Sort of
and follows
chucking
you.
him in at the deep end, aren't you?
Look what somebody has done to our bathroom.
I don't care about the hallway, but I've got to use that shower at some point.
Yeah. It's small potato. You won't again. It's small potatoes.
So are you showing him the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm leading him to it. I'm just literally opening the door and going, please sort this first.
I'll let you out.
He looks
when
at the.
it's done.
He looks at the room.
I'm not going to shut him in there. No, that's horrendous.
He looks at the room, gives it a thorough a look over of a sort of professional would give a job. He looks at it and assesses it in a very professional manner, and he looks at it and goes, "Very good, my lord. Very good." And then drops his mop and bucket and walks out.
Oh god!
I want to follow him, but I'm going to have to go invisible because I'm not risking stealth. I want to know what he's up to.
Sure.
I want to know where he's going. So yeah,
no murders will be investigated in this episode.
Well, I tried to ask about questions where the body went, but it didn't lead me anywhere. So now shit's kicked off. Literally.
Sure. Yeah. You
Let's hit the van. No, I like it.
You go invisible. You follow him, and you follow him all the way along the corridor, and down the stairs, and through the kitchen, and into the servants' quarters, and into the storeroom, and down the stairs, and into the cellar, where he picks a bottle of wine of his choice and bites the cork out of the top of it, and proceeds to down the entire bottle.
Nice.
I would like to
Careful,
go and
it's
knock it out
poison.
invisibly. I want to knock it out of his hand and just shout, "It's poison! Stop!"
Ugh! What the
Very good.
hell was that? Oh.
This is really not his day, is it?
And he just sort of stands there looking really dejected, staring at this bottle of wine smashed on the floor, and you can see the thought process going through his head, just going, what decisions did he make in his life that brought him to that point in time? Where did it all go so wrong?
He met us. That's literally what happens to everyone.
And you see his shoulders just sag, and he sort of slumps down onto the floor and begins to weep.
I would like
You've
to quietly
killed
whisper.
him.
Don't let him grab any shards of glass. You're going to have to stay down there with him.
I'm going to leave you with the crying cleaner in the wine cellar.
Can you leave me quietly whispering, "You've got to do your job. You've got to do your job."
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You've broken Alex.
So good. Yeah, sure. Do it. You do you. At the dinner table, who wants to go first? What's happening, boys?
Oh, it's a toga, Mum. Yeah, I thought, go classy for the occasion.
No.
Just there,
Very
Rob,
droll.
exercise.
I was
Yeah, it's very dry.
anticipating something a bit more formal, but that sounds rather good fun. I tell you what, Why don't we all do that?
Maybe ask Malrus about being properly dressed. Glug, 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 glug.
Milady, you look rather flushed in the face. You look very pleased with yourself. What have you been up to?
I had a very busy afternoon.
I'm sure you did.
Not a job to do.
What were you doing?
A lady never tells.
Ah, of course.
I love the contrast in the three characters here. You've got Alex just there, sort of like, oh god, this is horrendous, you sicken me, like staring daggers across the table, barely stopping himself vomiting. Malrus, who's just in shock, silently, like, I don't know what's going on. And Keth, who's there, just sort of like, go on, tell us you were doing it. You want to tell us you were doing it, like some gleeful schoolboy.
Girl.
You can see Sir Albert Hall at the other end of the table, enjoying a fine cigar with his with a brandy, whilst the servants clear away the dessert from the dinner, and he's deep in conversation again with Bercule Fish.
Brigadier General, you look a little bit bit pink.
Very important questions, sir.
Busy afternoon, sir.
Very busy with the looks of things.
None of your business.
That's fair enough, sir. I don't know. I've been wondering what to do to entertain myself over the afternoon. I mean, got any ideas what we could do? What have you been doing? Just give us some ideas.
Yeah. What is
I'm just going to stand up. I'm going to stand up at this point because I just can't take the tension. I wasn't going to do it this way, but I just feel like I need to for comedy value.
Okay, so picture the scene. They're all at a long dining table. Most of you are dressed in formal attire, apart from Derek, who's wearing a toga. You've all just had a rather pleasant meal, despite the the murder that happened a mere 2 nights ago. And the storm continues to rage on outside. Keth, who is merry at one end of the table, and is currently sipping on a rather large... what are you drinking?
At the moment, after the dinner, what day of the week is it? This Thursday. Cognac.
Cognac. So rather... typically you'd have a small bit of cognac in a rather large glass. This is a rather large glass with a rather large amount of cognac in it.
Not for long.
Nope.
Merrily just poking fun at the 2 octogenarians at the table.
That's exactly what he's doing.
And Derek is there casually in the firelight, because there's a glorious roaring fire just keeping the storm outside at bay. He is sort of trying not to make eye contact with either Lady Hansworthwood or the Brigadier General.
And every time he does, he sort of makes his stomach turn a bit again.
And he clenches just ever so slightly, just to make sure. And
yeah, I'm fine, Malrus. What are you gonna say?
Malrus, who has been quiet throughout this whole meal, whilst many japes and jabs have been going across, and all things have been going on, and finally Malrus has had enough, and he stands up and gets slightly shorter and addresses the table.
He steps down from his chair,
hops off his chair.
I love the idea that Malrus has been in a high chair this entire time.
He's had to climb up every time he's got to dinner.
His feet touch the floor again as he steps down.
What do you say, Malrus?
I don't know. Edit that bit out.
Just stand up and go, I've had enough about all this sex talk, and then just leaves.
Just storms out of the room.
Lady Hansworthwood.
Oh, I say. Yes, Malrus? Wink.
Maybe she could perform a miracle on you, Malrus.
Are you going to perform a miracle for us?
Well, I've heard you perform miracles, my lady. Raising the dead, so to speak.
What my dwarf friend said over there. What were you doing with Mr. Norman Quarry earlier on?
The Brigadier General?
When I walked in that room.
Well, we're good friends.
You look really good friends, didn't you?
I'm not sure I know
Albert,
what you're saying.
I'm just gonna turn to Albert and go, I walked in on those two fucking earlier.
Oh, God.
You're a cock, bro. You're a goddamn cock.
Oh, my God.
I didn't think that was going to happen. Not at the dinner table. That's
fucking hell.
Oh, my God.
Over dinner. Amazing. Okay.
So Derek dives deep with Vesh the detective, while Malrus hunts the general with a spell that's effective. At the end of his search, he found more than he should. When in the act, he caught Quarry with Lady Hansworth Wood. Keth sinks some jars and gets giggly, not meaner. Derek craps his pants, and Jeff questions the cleaner. What will people say about Malrus's news at dinner? Find out next time on Row Britannia.
Oh, you're still here? The episode's done. It's finite. Ended. There's no more audio. Till next week, obviously. Well, if you're looking for something else to listen to, I can really give you a great recommendation. There's a show out there, it's called Into the Night, and it is absolutely top drawer. Fantastic work. Presenter is just brilliant. The storytelling is ideal. It's just a great show to listen to. It's not D&D, so don't get shocked when you go in. There's no dice rolling. It's a brilliant, brilliant show, though. So really go and check it out. It's available wherever you find your podcasts. Into the Night, and it's on Twitter and all sorts of things as well. Just check it out as a promo for it next. I really hope you enjoy it, and I know you will, because, well, I do. So, that's got to be a recommendation. Check it out. See you next week.
Hi, excursionist. I'm Nari. Do you know that stories have a way of taking you into a different world? Why don't you join me at the Into the Night Anthology podcast? We present you with bite-sized stories that make you question what you thought you knew. I may have something that would interest you. Everything gets old. So someday, as long as it's cared for, any item will become an antique. That includes you and me. And sometimes terrify you with what you didn't.
What's happening? This can't be real.
You can see us, but you are powerless to stop us.
Bring a friend along when you find us on your favorite podcast directory. And make sure to follow us on Twitter at Into the Night Pod so you never miss an episode. Remember, you should never wander these twisted paths alone. In fact, look, the first path is just ahead. Are you ready? Follow me.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Some people take the straight path in life. But at Arizona State University, we respect your twists and turns. They make our online students more driven to excel in their professional lives. That's why our personalized suite of services empowers you with innovative resources and staff that sticks with you.
Make your next turn with one of our 300-plus programs at ASU, #1 in innovation for 9 consecutive years. Visit us at asuonline.asu.edu to learn more.